Hello everyone, I'm Dr. Road from Electric Bike Master Books. Today, using electric bike repair tools, we're going to fix the drift issue on a PlayStation 5 controller joystick. As you can see from the gamepad test results, the joystick is drifting to the left. The common method of blowing air to clean the sensor is a myth. You need to replace the 3D analog joystick potentiometer sensor module axis resistor part. This is the sensor used in the PlayStation 5 controller. First, gently insert your fingernail under the bottom of the pad and slightly pull the black plastic. Use a firm plastic card or your fingernail to slowly create a gap on the outside. Then, pull it downwards to open it. Next, press the button under the trigger. Insert a flat screwdriver or a card into the gap and lift it up. Now, unscrew the 4 bolts here. You'll see where the plastic pins overlap. Gently pull these pins with your fingernail while opening the pad from the bottom. Gradually open the pad from various directions. First, grab the battery connector and pull it to remove the battery. Now, remove the bolt securing the black plastic cover. Using needle nose pliers, carefully grasp and remove the firm part of the film connector. Using a tool here might cause damage, so it's better to pull the right film connector by hand. All connectors have been easily removed. Here, you can see the black plastic pins securing the pad. Gently push the black pin on the left. Gently push the black pin on the right. This allows easy separation of the circuit board from the pad. Now, Pull and remove the left joystick cover. Since there's an issue with the left-right movement, we need to replace the joystick sensor. Press and lift the latch on the plastic part here. Do the same on this side, pressing and lifting. This will open the joystick sensor from top to bottom. Now, position the pad so you can see the back of the circuit board, as shown in the video. Applying paste for better thermal conductivity makes it easier to remove solder. A knife-shaped soldering tip, like the one in the video, is the easiest to use. We will use solder wick to absorb the solder. Industrial products use lead-free solder, which doesn't melt well even at 380 degrees. Adding some leaded solder that melts at 240 degrees can help melt the lead-free solder on the circuit board more easily. Now, use the solder wick to remove the solder securing the components. Since thermal conductivity is fast, the solder doesn't melt well. I recommend using a soldering iron with at least 80 watts of power. All the component legs are moving, so we can now remove the joystick sensor. Simultaneously heat all three legs to remove the component. Success! Use the solder wick to clean up any remaining solder on the circuit board. The circuit board holes are now clean. Now prepare the new joystick sensor. Insert the sensor into the circuit board holes and push it until it clicks into place. Applying flux helps prevent oxidation and makes the solder melt better, gathering only where needed, making the process much easier. Dab some leaded solder on the soldering iron and quickly solder the joystick sensor legs. To prevent sensor damage, solder as quickly as possible. Now, reattach the joystick cover to the analog sensor stick. Grasp the firm part of the film connector and reinsert it into its original position. Temporarily reattach the battery and connect it to the computer using a USB cable. Go to an online gamepad testing site to check the joystick status again. The left drift issue is now resolved and it functions normally. Finally, reinsert the remaining film connectors and close the cover. We not only fixed the gamepad, but also learned some basic soldering knowledge, essential for electric bike making and repair. You can find the Electric Bike Master Book series on Amazon for all your electric bike building and maintenance needs. This was Huang Quan, author of Mobilence Master Books. This was Quan Huang, author of Mobilence Master Books. Thank you for watching.